Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed this channel yet, please subscribe this channel to support us. Let's begin. So in this video, friend, we are going to learn how we can add edit icon in our editable table. So that in video we have already created editable table in previous videos. In this video, we will use the same code just by adding one column, that edit column, so that whenever user will click on any of the row on the edit icon, the row will be in edited form. That kind of things we are going to learn in this video. So let's begin. So you can see, for example, I have already just created for testing purpose. You can see if user will click fourth row on the this icon, edit icon, the fourth row will be in the edit mode. And whatever row we added for the column we added for edit, that will be able to edit. If we will go and click on second row, the icon for second row, the user will be able to edit this second row. So that kind of things we are going to implement in our application. So this is our application we created in last videos. If you have not watched previous videos, go visit and watch the previous video. So now here you can see this is our application where we added all the logic to display the data in tabular form and make the table as a editable. So all these things we already completed. So here in the editable form, when we are going to double click on the row, then only it's going to be edited. So now we have to add the logic so that whenever user will click on icon, that row will be edited. So for making that kind of concept, it's quite easy. So if you will see, so we have, this is our table. If you will go to the table properties, here we have the edit row. Somewhere I will show you. If we'll search with edit, you can see. So table edit mode is editable, but edit row is empty, right? Here you can see. So here in edit row, we have to provide one variable of values. So whatever value will be there in the edit row, that specific row will be edited, will be in the edit mode. For example, if you will see, let me add one button here. If I will add one button here, and behind that button, let me go and like the logic is here, we have to provide one value, right? For this is our table. If you will go to the all in the edit, if I will search edit row, here we have to provide one value. So whatever value we will provide, that specific row will be in edit mode. That specific row will be in the edit mode. So what we will do, we will create one variable. That variable will store the index of that row so that that row can be edited. So first go to the variable. I will show you the logic behind that button. And here variable, let me create one variable. I will give the name as editable row key. I will give the name editable row key, and that will be number type, right? So it's done. Click on create. So instead of making that as a number here, we'll complete create as a object, and here we will add one column, add field as row key, and this will be as numeric. So now we created one variable as object type, name as editable row key, and the column name as row key. So this variable we will assign to the table row edit row. So here this is our table. Go to the edit row, and here we will assign that variable. So this is our variable editable row. Remove the null. Now here you can see. So whatever value will be behind inside in that variable, inside that variable, that specific row will be edited. For example, I want whenever user will click on this button, I want to edit a specific row. So suppose I want to edit row 1 or row 2, something, right? So what we will go, I will go to the button event. I will create one event inside that button, OJ button. And here I will assign one variable. Select that variable we created, that row, and will give as row key, and value I will pass as 1. So here right now we passed hard-coded value as 1, so that whenever user will click on this button, row 1 will be in edit mode. Let me go to the live mode, and you can see once user will click on this button, you can see row 1 got in edit mode. Same way, if I will go to the action chain, instead of 1, if I will make at 3, so whenever user will click on this button, the row number 3 will be in edit mode. So let me go to the live mode. Right now we are in live mode. If we will click here, you can see row 3 is comes under the edit mode. So now this is the logic behind that. We find the logic. Now we have to add one column here in the table, and in that column we will add the icon. And whenever user will click on that icon, that the variable value we are providing hard coded behind the button, that will be replaced with the key of this row. So let me just add one column in the table. So for adding column in table, you have to go to the data, and in data here we have all the columns, right? So just click here. If you want to add one column, just click on new, and here you can see new table column is added. Just we have to give the column header as edit, and now you can see that columns comes in last. So we have to make that column is above. So just drag this column up. Now you can see here the column is added, and here I don't want to this one, right, the sort one. So go to the edit table, and here somewhere we have one sortable, right? You can see column sortable. I will make it disable. So you can see once make it disable, that value is removed, right? And now here we have to make the icon, add the icon for row. So go and search in the component icon. You can see this is our icon. Just I will drag this icon here. So once we drag the icon, you can see icon is available in the row. So select any of the row, go to the icon, you can see the icon. Even the icon you can select from your local desktop, or you can select from the icon list by default by provided by VBS. So I want to add edit icon. So search edit. You will be able to see few icons. You can see whatever icon you want, you can select. So I will select this icon, edit box, and select. Now you can see edit box icon is added now. So what our requirement is, whenever user will click on this icon, that properties of that value, right? This is our table. If you will go to the variable, we added edit, right? This one, edit row. So this variable value should be changed with the value for the row user user make a click on that edit icon, right? That kind of things we have to add. So whatever operation we have done behind this button, if you go to the action chain, this is the button action chain. So whatever action here user have done, the same action we have to do behind that icon, click icon. But instead of providing this hard coded value 345, I want to make that value coming from the row, whatever row user selected. So go to the page designer. This is the icon. Select the icon here. Go to the event, and here if you will see here we have click event. This click event for the icon. So click here, and here we can give the name as icon click chain. It's already there. I don't want to change. Let it be the same. And here what we want, same. We want to update the value of that variable. So what is our variable? That is variable is editable table row dot row key, right? This variable value we want to replace with 1 or 2 3. No, we don't want to replace with hard coded value. We want to replace with the current row user clicked on. So from where we will get the current row? If you will click here the action, if you will go to the action, in the action you can see the key, right? This is the key we are passing to the action chain when user click on the row. So whatever row user will click on, that key will pass to that one. So go to the action chain again, and here if you will see the, you can see this is the action chain, and this is the action chain key, right? This key we want to assign here, row key. So in the value, go here, and here you can see the key input parameters. So just click on that key will reflect here. Save. And now if you will go to the page designer again, now here you can see we are ready. So now if we have to run the page, right? So go to the run the page, it will load, and you will be able to see the one column name as edit, and that column having the edit icon. It's loading, right? So now you can see having the edit icon. So when user will click on this button, it will edit a specific row, that row number 3, as we provided the hard coded value behind that. But whenever user will click on any of the icon for that row will be in edit mode. You can see if user will click on the row 8th edit icon, you can see 8th row will be in edit mode, right? So as we have made only this 3 column as editable, that's why we are able to edit all these 3 column only, right? So if user will move to the 5th row, click on this icon, that row will be in edit mode. So this is the way we can create editable table and add the edit icon. So if you want any other validation or any other thing, don't forget to make a comment. We will try to provide you the solution as much as possible we can provide. And obviously in last, I have one request. If you have not subscribed this channel yet, please subscribe this channel. And don't forget to like this video. It will give us pleasure to create such videos again and again. Thank you so much for watching.